The crowd is amped up, ready to get this. Here in Milwaukee, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Brandon Woodruff.
The afternoon for the White
Anytime.
Sox.
5 pitches to work with on the mound. That repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Number 13 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Now, Kyle Teal. Runner on the move. Ball outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out here on opening day. A little out front there as he swings through it. That misses. And the count now even up. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Munetaka Murakami. Base hit. Coming home. The throw in. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit. His first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just 1 swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
1 down. Luis Angel Acuna digs in now. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul ball there. And a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. He goes down looking. Now he's challenging the called strike.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Off the plate, ball one.
Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in Milwaukee. And starting in this one, Davis Martin. What do we have on him? This is Bryce Terang.
Number 2, Terang.
That's a ball.
And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
out.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here comes Christian Yelich. Working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher,
Nope,
but when
that's
you
off
have
the
it
plate.
for a
Ball
starting
2.
pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That's inside.
That's
and
inside.
you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash,
ball
and
4.
because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Misses
Inside,
again,
ball
5
1.
in a row. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Hey!
Yelich at first, 1 gone. Now waiting for a strike, 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at first.
Ball, that's inside.
Here's a 1-1. And
ball.
There's a ball. Way out front for strike 2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His first homer of the year. So 2 down. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn. Going around. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point.
Ball.
They'll do it again. It's for Milwaukee on the dinger. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at American Family Field. Also for the start of the inning, Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 away. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can do
the designated hitter. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Thanks for celebrating opening day with us here in Milwaukee, where the Brewers are coming off a season that saw them win 97 games and reach the NLCS before getting eliminated by the Dodgers.
Yeah, they put together their best regular season in franchise history. You got to chalk that up as a success for 2-time National League Manager of the Year, Pat Murphy.
Check his swing. Now a look to third. That's a swing, according to umpire Woody Keller. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. 0-2 now. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one missed.
Outside.
Ripped on a line. Pops over the wall. That's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Man at second. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 6, David.
Next for Milwaukee, David Hamilton.
Ball, that's upstairs.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches. But
that is the inning. The double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Back here in Milwaukee, top half of the 3rd inning, Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters. And more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
One out man at first. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teal. 0 for 1 so far. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. It's the Brewers. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying out of here into the visitors' bullpen. His first homer of the year, and now it's Christian Yelich. That misses. Ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-2. Liner snagged at first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, got the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
In the air, right field. And that is that. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. Back here at American Family Field. Start of the fourth, Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One up, one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just... Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
The White Sox trailing by 2 here on opening day. And it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the White Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom 4, Andrew Vaughn. Up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Ball one.
There's a strike.
2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. First time up was a pop out. Trying to bunt his way on. Has to barehand it. Fires to first.
Safe. He's in.
safe. On with a bunt single.
You knew it was going to be a close play the entire time, and that's exactly how it played out. Solid attempt by the third baseman, but it was always going to be tough with such a speedy runner going down the line.
At the plate, Jake Bauers. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Yo, 1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Got him looking for the K. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joey Ortiz.
Hey!
Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more.
Inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
These White Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Chase Maidron steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And the count is 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should. To rack up some more before he's done in this one, and not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Benintendi in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got it. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's a speed threat, David Hamilton. Late on that fastball.
That's a ball.
Here comes the skipper. White Sox going with a new arm, Tyler Gilbert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ball 2.
Just
That's
missed.
inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Man at second. That one's in there. 1 and 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. Goes to second, safe there.
Up next to the Brewers, the left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that pitch is up.
High fly ball, right field. Hayes under this one. 2 down.
Up next to the
William
Brewers,
Contreras
the
up now for the Brewers.
Contreras.
And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 1.
Inside, almost got him. Fouls one off. 2 and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, out towards left center. And that's the inning. 5 innings. Welcome back. It's been a great game. So let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, third strike. So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man. 2 for 2, so he's got to be feeling good right now.
He's turning a special day into something magical with how easy he's making it look at the plate.
The 0-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Bunting for a hit. Terang whips it to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. Kyle Teal, the next to hit. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. That's the third out. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. And they still trail it here.
Leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder, Jackson Del Rio.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Hicks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Chourio up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside ball one. And that one hit to first. Murakami takes it himself, one away, bottom of the sixth. Andrew Vaughn now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Hayes ranging after it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick. And a bunt towards third. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
Up next for the Brewers.
Here's the Brewers DH, Jake Bauers. 1 for 2.
Bauer.
In for a strike. 0-1.
All one.
Hicks, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. Oh, that fastball drilled him. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The Brewers trying to break this one open here on opening day. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Left field. And it gets into the seats. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Ball 2.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Bounce to the right. My draw. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Pretty nasty curveball from 12 to 6 on the clock. It can jump out of the hand of the hitter, speed you up a little bit, and then just falls out of his zone.
Got it. 1 down. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now the 0-1. And that is out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Blue. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Now it's the right fielder, Austin Hayes. Check swing. He went. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball, and that got him. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Substitution being made at first. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Derek Hill, looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw.
Yep, he made it.
Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
Tying run at the plate. Pulls that one foul. 1-1 now. That's a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The tying run at the plate.
That's
and
ball
now
3.
it's filled up. Chase Mydra in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The third baseman, number 6, Hamilton.
And first offering is fouled off.
No, that's down. That's a ball.
Ripped on a line to center. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. In the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Yep, that ball went out.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Pitch gets away. And that cost him a run as he scores easily.
Kind of a dagger right there with the insurance run scoring on the wild pitch. And at this stage in the game, you're just out there trying to keep it close and give your guys a chance to make a comeback. But that right there isn't going to help morale.
Contreras wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Jackson Chourio will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a foul ball. Outside.
Ball, that's out.
Ball 1. Steps off, lead runner back to second. Man at second. Swing and he popped it up. That is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mosby getting ready to make his season debut.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Terang sends it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Antonacci in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 8th. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. The bat goes flying.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
The 1-2. Got him swinging.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Freeland, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Two now. Got him looking. That's the 2nd out.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Jake Bauers. The 0-1.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. It's the Brewers 4 and the White Sox. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in, number 13. So far in his major league debut, he's got 2. Hits in his first 3 at-bats.
He's having a great day at the plate, Drew. The multi-hit game is a great way to start your career.
And the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on. Over to first. Just got him on that one.
Really nice play there at second. He knew he had to get rid of it in a hurry, and that's a play that he's probably practiced thousands of times from growing up to batting practice and into these big league ball games. Really good job.
Kyle Teal getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Uribe going for save number 1 in this spot. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Up next in Chicago, the first baseman.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Munetaka Murakami digs in now. He's 1 for 3. Picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
Making a move at first, and on a pinch run for the White Sox, Brooks Baldwin. There goes the runner. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first.
Up next for the White Sox.
So it's their last chance in this one. So up next for Chicago, Luis Angel.
Three-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off.
Three.
That's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the three-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding